You stumble through the bushes, wings too heavy to lift. The ground spins beneath your feet. Everything looks blurry. You are a Cedar Waxwing, and 30 minutes ago, you ate the wrong berries. They smelled sweet and delicious hanging on the branch. You ate until your belly was full. Now, alcohol floods your body and you can barely move. Above you, a hawk circles. This isn't bad luck. This is nature's trap, and you're about to discover you're not alone. From the smallest insects to massive mammals, animals across the planet get drunk in the wild. Some survive, others don't. Here are 11 animals that risk everything for fermented food. Number 11, jaguars. You are a jaguar deep in the Amazon rainforest. You are the apex predator here. Nothing hunts you, but tonight you are hunting something smaller. The yaje vine, also called ayahuasca. You chew the bark deliberately, the bitter juice coating your tongue. The chemicals enter your bloodstream. Your pupils expand in the green darkness. Your body begins to tremble, not from fear, but from something older. Indigenous hunters who have watched jaguars do this for generations say the cat becomes more powerful, more precise. Its senses sharpened beyond normal limits. You roll against the tree trunk, pupils wide, muscles twitching. You are the most dangerous animal in this forest, and even you seek something beyond what the ordinary world offers. You don't eat the vine for food, you eat it for what it gives you, and when the trembling stops, you rise, shake the leaves from your coat, and disappear into the dark. Number 10, fruit flies. You are a fruit fly, smaller than a grain of rice. You land on a rotten plum and start eating. The smell is strong, sweet and sour at the same time. The alcohol enters your tiny body. Within minutes, you can't fly straight. You hit a leaf, spin toward the ground, crash into the dirt. Other flies stumble through the fruit too. Some will survive, others will be eaten by ants, or just die where they fell. This isn't fun. This is hunger. This is trying to survive in a world where food is hard to find. Alcohol naturally appears in old fruit at levels high enough to mess up your body and dull the reflexes that keep you alive. Number 9, honeybees. In the hive, getting drunk means death. You are a honeybee and you just came back from fermented fruit with alcohol in your blood and no food to share. Your flight home was messy. Your dance was wrong. You didn't bring anything back to help. The other bees smell the alcohol on you. They attack immediately, biting your legs and wings. If you come back drunk again, they will kill you. The hive doesn't accept members who can't do their job. This isn't mean. This is survival. One drunk bee threatens the entire colony. Number 8, rainbow Laorakeets. You are a rainbow Laorakeet in Australia. Spring brings flowering plants, and you feed on nectar like you do every day. But today, the hot weather turned the nectar into alcohol. You drink anyway. Within an hour, you can't fly. You fall from the branch onto the ground. Your wings flap, but nothing works. People find you lying on grass, unable to move. You might get better, or you might become dinner for the cat watching from the fence. The nectar was supposed to fuel your flight. Instead, it grounded you forever. Number 7, bighorn sheep. You are a bighorn sheep in the Canadian mountains. Spring arrives and special lichen grows on the rocks. You scrape it off with your teeth and chew. The chemicals make your vision weird. Your balance fails. The cliff edge looks farther away than it is. You step forward. The ground disappears. You fall 300 feet, hitting the rocks below. The lichen stays on the mountain, waiting for the next animal. It always waits. Number 6, reindeer. You are a reindeer in the Russian tundra. Winter is harsh, but you know where to find the fly agaric mushroom. Bright red caps hiding under the snow near birch trees. You dig them up and eat them despite the bitter taste. The chemicals flood your system. Suddenly you see things that aren't there. Colors brighten, sounds echo. You wander away from your family, walking alone across open ground. Your baby is left behind, crying. From the forest, wolves watch and wait. The mushroom made you see magic, but it blinded you to danger. Number 5, Vervet Monkeys. You are a vervet monkey on the beaches of St. Kitts in the Caribbean. You've learned that tourists leave drinks unattended. Rum punch, beer, colorful cocktails sitting on towels. You steal one and drink. The world feels softer, everything seems funny. You've done this before and your body can handle some alcohol, but tonight you drink too much. Your hands slip from the tree branch. You fall onto the sand. Above you, wild dogs come out of the shadows, teeth showing. The drink was sweet, the mistake was fatal. Number 4, moose. You are a moose in Alaska. Autumn brings fallen apples rotting under ornamental trees in suburban yards. You eat 1, then 10, then 50. Your stomach fills with fermenting fruit. Your legs shake. Your vision blurs. You stagger into a snowbank and scream. People watch from their windows as you collapse. Scientists debate whether it's alcohol or acid poisoning from too much sugar. Either way, you can't run. You can't defend yourself. You lie in the open, vulnerable to wolves and cold. The apples tasted like survival. They delivered weakness instead. Number 3, fruit bats. You are a fruit bat in the Negev desert. You hang upside down in your cave during the day, waiting for night. When darkness comes, you fly to find ripe fruit. You smell fermentation, alcohol mixed with sweetness. You know from instinct that anything over 1% alcohol is dangerous. If you drink too much, you won't be able to fly, and if you can't fly, you're dead. You can barely walk on the ground. Jackals and snakes wait below, so you taste carefully, measuring the risk with every sip. One mistake, and you'll never leave the ground again. Number 2, Cedar Waxwings. You are a cedar waxwing, and you've returned to where we started. The hawthorn berries hang fat and glistening on the branch, their skins split by frost and time. The scent pulls you down from the sky, sweet, sharp, almost rotten. You eat until your crop bulges. The alcohol floods your bloodstream. Your reflexes slow to nothing. You try to fly, but your wings betray you. In the United Kingdom in 2012, people found dead blackbirds under bushes with deadly amounts of alcohol inside them. In North America, cedar waxwings fly into windows, walls, and cars. Scientists examine the dead birds and find stomachs full of berries soaked in alcohol. 2 birds died in 1990 with alcohol levels 100 times higher than normal. You never saw the window. The glass looked like open sky. Your head hits it hard. You fall, wings folded, eyes closed. Number 1, Pentailed tree shrew. But not every animal loses. You are a pentailed tree shrew in Malaysia, and you are the champion. Every single night you drink fermented nectar from the Bertam palm. You consume the same amount as 10 glasses of wine for your body size. Your blood alcohol reaches levels that would kill a human, but you never stumble. You never fall. Your body evolved alongside the palm tree. Your liver breaks down the alcohol faster than it builds up. You drink every night for years and never pay the price. You are proof that some animals adapted to win nature's gamble. While others crash into windows and fall from cliffs, you drink without consequences. You are the exception in a world where intoxication usually means death, the cost of the feast. Across the planet, animals encounter fermented fruit, alcoholic nectar, and psychoactive fungi. It starts with sugar and yeasts and time. What should be food becomes poison, and animals, driven by hunger or instinct or simple appetite, eat anyway. Some, like the tree shrew, evolved to survive. Others, like the waxwing, pay with their lives. Alcohol slows down the brain and body. It dulls reflexes. It turns prey into easy targets. This is the brutal calculus of survival in a world where a single fermented berry can mean the difference between living and becoming someone's dinner.